Hello, it's me again. I'm just doing a quick update. Our heater is fixed. It was not the heating, it was a sequencer. Basically, the heater was running when the fan wasn't running, so it was getting hotter and hotter and hotter and smoking. So that will help our electric bill a little bit. And it turned out to be $300 instead of $3,000. You will need to replace that thing because it's like from the 70s. So that'll be later on. Right now it's running. Well, it's not running right now because it's really nice, really warm outside. I have been working like crazy all day with my jewelry. I finished my second chainmail piece, which is now listed. And I worked on some hand-forged clasps. Now, they are not perfect, but they are the best I could do at this point in my career. So the first one I did was, they're all hooked, well, no, the first one I did was a toggle clasp, and this really came out strange. It ended up having to be curved because my measurements were off. So in order for it to fit in the eye, I had to curve it. So that's that. Hand forged toggle clasp that will go on one of my pieces later on. Then I did a hook and eye. Clasp. Hand forged hook and eye clasp. And then I did something called angular hook and eye clasp, which this one really did not turn out as well as I wanted. They're supposed to be triangles, but they're, as you can see, not exactly. But they are unique, they are original, they were hand forged. So I will be doing a spiral hook and eye after I have some dinner. Chris and I went to Denny's for lunch. I had a bunless burger and some ice cream for dessert with strawberries. Yum. And Chris went to work. He went twice to work. They called him in saying that there was an emergency with a supply truck came in and just dumped a bunch of stuff there and just left it like a tornado, and the guy was freaking out. Well, by the time Chris got done, we were eating lunch when they called, so by the time he got there, they didn't need him anymore. So he came right back, and then he had to leave again. So he's at work right now. I'm gonna get something to eat, rest my hands, which are really achy from all of these tools. I've been using my new snippers, which I like these a lot better because they're thinner. You can see they're thinner, which I can really get in. I need more delicate tools. I'm finding the more I do, I'm needing more refined, delicate tools than I used to use. Because, let me show you the tools I got from Sheffield for my jewelry design class. I got two sets, and I gave one set to Sabrina to make jewelry. This was the cutters that I got, and as you can see, they're kind of chunky, and they're kind of hard to get in when you have to trim like a wire wrap. You have to get in there really close to it, and these were just getting too chunky. So I went and I bought, these weren't too expensive, they weren't top of the line. You can find pliers and cutters all the way up to like $60 or $70 each. These were like 20 bucks at the bead store. So I got these, and these are a lot easier to get in there and snip. The next thing I'm going to be doing is getting new, I need bent nose pliers, bent nose chain nose pliers, and longer tips, so that when I'm doing small rings, I can get in there, and I just need thinner, longer tools. So that's where I am right now. And I'm going to post this. Whoops, I'm losing my toggle here. I'm going to post this and then have some dinner. Maybe watch Netflix or something. Well, I have to do Joyful Noise.